Hey everyone, it's Angel again. Welcome back. For today's video, I just wanted to make, using up some of my scraps and paper that I don't use, that I never use, that I've had forever, and make a little journal out of my makeup box here that I have from a recent purchase. Well, I bought this about, I don't know, maybe 3 weeks ago, but I kept the box because, I don't know, I thought it would make the perfect size for a little journal. So, I know, it's not like I need another junk journal. I've got 1,000 of them. I don't know if I'm even going to be keeping this one. I probably will. I have a really hard time letting things go. But, you know, you never know. So, anyway, hang out with me while I do this. I apologize for the glare. I'm probably gonna have to move my desk around because now that fall has set in, which I'm saying that with a big smile on my face because it's really not. I mean, does it really count as fall if it's like in the 90s outside, which it is. It is 90 degrees. I live in, well, I say Palm Springs, but I live about 20 minutes away from Palm Springs. I am right in between Palm Desert. I'm closer to Palm Desert. So I'm like right in between Palm Desert and Indio. If you're familiar with the area here. But yeah, it is really, really hot still in the month of October, but I am used to that because I grew up in northern Florida and it really does not get cold. I don't know when it's going to get cold here, but the way that I grew, well, when I was really little, I was living in Hawaii and it never got cold over there. At least not, by in comparison to everywhere else in the United States. But I grew up sometimes we would be wearing shorts on Christmas. I mean, sometimes we would be wearing, thick sweaters and jackets on Christmas, but sometimes it was, 70 degrees. I mean, that's just the way I grew up. I am used to warm weather. I'm used to really mild falls and springs. So yeah, I don't know why I'm telling you guys that. I mean, it's probably not like you guys care. I mean, it's probably, I think because I already know that people who live in cooler climates get really angry when those of us in really warm climates complain about the weather. But I'm not complaining about the weather. I'm just telling you guys that I'm really used to hot weather. So okay, so I've got that all cut out, all the tabs that I wanted to cut off, and I'm thinking because this is such a pretty pink color, it almost begs for me to keep it as the cover. I can probably glue something, on top of all this stuff if I decide not to keep all this stuff. But anyway, I'm going to get all of my papers ready, and then I will be back to sew and glue them in. So I have a few papers, but I don't have everything I'm going to need, but I've got a few things I need. And I thought, I don't know, I thought while I was folding everything that I would, I don't know, just chat with you guys a little bit. I did not go hiking today. We were planning to go hiking today, but like I said, since the weather is still, I know it would be so much easier if I just used, a ruler, but I'm too lazy. But yeah, we were supposed to go hiking today, and we ended up not going hiking. And I'm going to apologize. I think there's a glare. I hope that's not too distracting. Like I said earlier, I'm going to have to move my setup around because it's fall now, and I just think that you know, the lighting is different because the sun is coming in a little bit differently. And the weather is just gorgeous right now, you guys. I can't even, like, I wish I could share how pretty it is with you. But anyway, yeah, and excuse my nails too. I may have mentioned, and I know you guys don't care about that. It's just, I'm kind of saying it for myself rather than for you guys, because I know most people don't even really care how my nails look. But I'm just mentioning it because I am trying to give my nails a break. I was doing acrylic nails for a little while, the dip powder, and I'm sure I've told you guys before, I've never really been one to get my nails done like regularly. I've always done my own nails, but I started getting my nails done probably because, I don't know, I was living in Dallas, and where I was living, there was a brand new nail salon in the high rise that I was living in, and you know, they gave discounts if you lived in the building. They gave you, like, you know, like a special deal, which was awesome. And plus, you know, it's just nice, you know, it's nice to be able to do something like that for yourself. And so I kind of, even after we moved from there, I still was kind of getting my nails done anyway, because it was just like something that I thought was nice to do for myself. And anyway, like, I know, I'm sorry, I do that. I take forever to get to the point of my story, and it's not even a story. I'm just letting you guys know, like, basically the gist of the story is I used to get my nails done. I still kind of do get my nails done, but lately they've been needing like a break because of how weak they've gotten and flaky they've gotten from from doing the acrylic powder dip, if you're familiar with that particular technique. Yeah. Okay, so I've got a few pages. I just want to make sure that they fit, because I'm gonna use, I guess I'm gonna use this size as my template. I feel like I need them to be just a little bit smaller. So anyway, I am probably only going to be doing one video this week. I'm going to try. I know I don't have a ton of regular viewers, but I do have a few, and I do want to be consistent just for the people, the few people who do watch me. I do want to be consistent, but it's looking like I'm going to be very busy this week, so I'm probably only going to do one video. Okay, so I have enough paper to make a signature, I guess. I'm just going to make one signature. And what I usually do, I usually just sew them in and just, I don't really care, about whether or not I've got like ready-made backgrounds. Like this, I had like leftover ink spray and stuff that I'm trying to use up, even though I'm really not crazy about these colors. But I just think it's important to, get things used up. And so I have enough to make a nice little junk journal here with one signature. And like I said, I don't normally focus on making, like the whites of my paper, putting a background on them and stuff. But I'm thinking this is a really ugly color combination I've got going on here. And, which I don't really care because I can paint over it. But, I think what I'm gonna do before I sew everything in is just kind of add, I don't know, add some color to, like the parts that are white. I could just cheat and do distress ink, which, I don't know, I probably will go ahead and do. But I think I'm gonna speed that up, because, yeah, like I said, I'm really not, I don't know, I'm feeling like looking at, like, these dull-ish kind of colors, not really happy about. I actually may even take some of these papers out, but I think I'm going to go through and just put in some, just put in some color. Just, I don't know. Just put in some color. And I'm not caring. I'm really not. Okay, so I've got a few colors now that I'm happy with. I was trying to, like, because I don't know, I was in the middle of doing this one and I was like, this looks very like summery, summer colors, and I don't normally care, when it comes to seasons. I'm not one of those people that has to color coordinate for the seasons. But for some reason, I don't know, I kind of was thinking like, that's a little bit too summery. So I did try to incorporate a few, like, a few fall-ish colors. Because like I said, I've never lived anywhere that had, a traditional, like what you think of when you think of a traditional fall, where the colors, where the leaves turn all of these beautiful colors and you start busting out, your corduroy pants and your suede boots and and all that. I've always lived in the tropics, and so I don't even think I've ever even seen a real fall. Well, no, I have. I spent a fall with my grandmother and up in West Virginia, and I do remember that fall. It was beautiful. But I'm pretty sure that's the only like traditional fall I have ever experienced. So anyway, and I know, like my little backgrounds are very simple. They're very, they're not very elaborate at all. I try not to make my backgrounds too, like, too beautiful, because if I do that, then I'll have a difficult time, or I think I'll have a difficult time covering them up, and, thinking of them, truly as backgrounds. So I think I want that. So I'm just going to, I don't know, I need to make sure that I've got everything the way I want it, and I do. So I'm going to get ready to go ahead and sew my signature in my little makeup box here. Hopefully I've got them all at the right size. I probably don't, but that's okay. Okay, so I have my one signature here sewn in, and I'm really happy about how nice and secure I was able to do it. I've been pretty, I don't know, sometimes I have a hard time sewing them in securely, and then my signature kind of wiggles where I don't want it to wiggle, and then just to secure the knot, I put in a little bit, I put a little dot of glue on it. So now the problem is, and this is, I'm sure, a common problem, is that the paper, because after you fold it and then you put them on top of each other, they start to stick out, which is what's going on right here. And I can either, so there's two things I can do to fix that. The first one, and the easiest one, or actually they're both pretty easy fixes, but the first one is that I can just go with my scissors and trim, which is probably what I'm going to do. Actually, that is definitely what I'm going to do. Or if you're really lazy like me and you haven't thought of this, you can take some trim that sticks out and glue it to sort of expand the size of your cover, and then hopefully that will sort of, hide whatever papers are sticking out, because it'll kind of, expand it a little bit. But to be honest, I don't even really care. It's just that I may give this junk journal away. I might not keep it. I haven't decided if I'm going to keep it or not. Because like I said, I do not need another junk journal. I've got 1,000 of them that I'm looking at right now. And, the funny part is that I'm probably going to be making more, because, I have to take, well, I'm not, I'm still of childbearing age. Obviously, I'm, still able to, but I don't. So I have to take birth control pills because of just some health issues that I know you guys do not want to hear about. I mean, unless you do. If you do, let me know. I'll tell you all about that kind of stuff. But anyway, yeah, I have to take birth control pills, and they come in this box that is basically like this big, and it is the perfect size. The box that my birth control, the box, in a nutshell, this is what it is. The box that my birth control pills come in are the perfect size to make into, into minis. And so you're probably going to see me making a bunch of minis over the next year. Just because I really don't like to wait. Like, if I see something that looks like it could be made into a junk journal, like, it would just seem like a waste, not to make it into a junk journal. I know that sounds silly, but it's true. Like, why would I take something like the perfect little box, for a mini, and not make it into one? I mean, that would just be like a crime against, junk journaling. It would be a crime against art. And, God forbid I would commit a crime against art. So, yeah. So I think, yeah, because I've got all this sticking up from the top, and I'm going to, I guess, I don't know, I'll see if I can cut it evenly. I'm really not very good at cutting straight. I mean, I do okay when I'm, really making the effort to cut straight, but all in all, I'm really not very good at, I mean, I can cut. I can't cut like really, really straight. I'm always like amazed by, you know, when I'm watching someone's channel and, you know, they can cut like super straight. I'm always like, gosh, how do you do that? You know, because I can't do that. Is it still sticking out? That's good enough, I think. I think it's good enough. It probably helps to have really good scissors, which I do not. I use dollar store scissors. So, okay. Okay, so yeah, there we go. There's our little junk journal. I'll probably do the, like, you know, like finishing up the inside and putting in, you know, the little embellishments and stuff like that another day. But so far, I am happy with what I've got in. So, if you want to do like a quick little flip through, I mean, it's really not very interesting yet, but don't you love the sound of these little papers? Actually, I could go ahead and kind of, I really wanted to, I wanted to tear that and like use it torn, but I think it's just going to be easier to cut it. That way I can use it as a little pocket. And, okay, so I've got this little CVS prescription bag as my pocket. This is like, paper that I think is for like, you know, that they print diplomas or certificates on. This is just regular printer paper that I was trying to use up some of my distress sprays on. This is a business envelope, doily, some pages. This is a page from my one of my old little golden book encyclopedias, a page that I just tore out from the silly book that I made. It's just a paper from I think it was from a hot buy pad from Michael's. Some more printer paper, and yeah, and so that's it. That's all I have got. So I have another little junk journal to work on, and that's gonna be fun. I hope you guys will come back and watch some more when I work on this again and kind of finish it up and get it ready to be moved into, so to speak. Whether or not I keep it to work in, or if I give it away or something, you know, I don't know. I haven't decided. I'm probably gonna keep it. I don't know. I haven't decided, like I said, but anyway, yeah, if you like videos like this, please give me a like and subscribe so that you can come back for more. Don't forget to hit the notification button so you'll know when I've posted a video. I try to get videos up every well, of course every week, but twice a week if I can. I'm trying to work up to where I can, you know, maybe even do it 3 times a week. But yeah, I'm just trying to build a little community here. And that's all I'm trying to do. I just wanted to have a little community to share art with and bounce ideas off of. So if you like videos like that and you want to be part of my little community here, please do leave me a comment. Tell me what you think of my little junk journal that I made out of this makeup box. I do love this palette, by the way, if you are wondering. Yeah, maybe the best $15 I've spent in a really long time, and I really like high-end makeup, and so I was really surprised at how much I liked it. I know that's totally random and totally off topic, but yeah. Anyway, my dogs are crying now because they want to go swimming in the pool, and of course I gotta take them because, you know, God forbid they play and, you know, do something without my help. But you know how it is. I've got really spoiled dogs. They're my babies, and so I've got to go take care of them. I'm probably going to be working in my brand new silly book again really soon. I love it. And I haven't done any work in my shopping bag junk journal in a really, really, really long time. And so I'm going to be planning on doing that sometime this week. So hope you are having a great day. Thanks again for hanging out with me, and I will see you in the very next video. Go out and make some art, and I'll see you again really soon. Bye, you guys. Take care.